think I think he wanted a rematch, right? And that's what he got. Unfortunately, he got the exact same tactic used against him. And I'm not sure if you noticed Life actually using a text taunt towards Chronopolis at the beginning of this game, threatening to use the same strategy again, lolling at him, and basically calling him a puss.
Yeah, Chronopolis must be, kind of up against it mentally right now, thinking, "Geez, I gotta get some dignity for myself." But anyway, if you're just tuning in, this is the third game of the best of 5 finals of the Boss Arena Cup. Number 3
could be the final game.
Could be the final deciding game. This is an elimination game. We're at the point where someone could take this cup. I'm Jadius.
And this is Baeus.
And we're in the Wood League, and so are you, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. We've been broadcasting for about 2.5 hours right now. The semifinals and the finals of this great Boss Arena Tournament, number 3, and so far, Life getting the better of Chronopolis, 2 games to none right now in this best of 5 final, and we're going to see if Chronopolis can turn the tides and get a little momentum back for himself.
Yeah. So, JDS, real quick before this game begins, I've got a just quick question for you.
Sure, shoot.
How's your hard drive doing?
My hard drive's
got any space left on that sucker?
My 2 hard drives are cooking. They're both cooking right now, and I'm sure they are extremely hot. But I'm kind of afraid to check my temperature right now. But I think my computer's working overtime. But
we're both hoping that we can get all of these casts saved and uploaded, but
because of space limitations, I do have a good bit of space, but this high definition StarCraft games, when recorded, take up a tremendous amount of space. So I'm only recording games that can finish a series. So this will be the first game that I'm recording of these finals. Hopefully we'll get more, but definitely we're gonna tell the story when we post the videos up to the YouTube of the videos that we unfortunately weren't able to record. But for those of you that tuning in on live stream, you will have seen them all. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is, of course, the Wood League's first ever live tournament commentary. So thank you very much for supporting us and tuning in. And a quick second command center for Life here. This is something completely new that we have not seen from him yet. And
it looks like he's going for a completely different strategy. Looks like he's not even going to attack early this game. He's gonna play the defensive Terran Turtle type of game. Now that he's established to Chronopolis that he should not rush to air, Chronopolis will be building the wrong type of attack to go against the turtle.
Yeah,
Life Turtles here, he could be in a good position.
Life knowing that Chronopolis has to win 3 games in a row to take this tournament, and he's got 3 opportunities to put this tournament away. So yeah, the Terran Turtle kind of comes out of its shell, or goes back into its shell, as it were, and this early scouting SCV going to be taken down by 2 stalkers, but it's going to alert Life that 2 stalkers are on the way. A couple of bunkers going down here in the natural expansion. We've seen Life do this in the TVT, and excited to see whether he's going to lift this off or just go to the orbital command. He will go to the orbital command right away, which is a very popular strategy for the Terran, because if you're not ready to go to the natural expansion, you get that second mule, getting you a whole bunch of minerals. But a couple of SCVs wasted out here, just trying to test the waters and getting poached down by these stalkers. Worker count giving the advantage to the Protoss right now. Both of these players getting their natural expansions going, or at least that's what I would think Life is doing, actually making SCVs to go to his main with his command center, so using that double command center to great effect, really shoring up the defenses in his natural expansion before he gets it going. And there is the lift off. He feels that he is properly defended to get this natural expansion up. Meanwhile, Chronopolis...
2 bunkers up already. A third one being built. Both bunkers loaded up with marauders. This zealot is going to fall as he tries to scout. Maybe a little bit unwise there to just walk that zealot all the way in. I don't think he was expecting to come up against so many marauders as he did, but he paid the price.
Yeah, Life has really gotten into Chronopolis' head right now, and he's probably not expecting this kind of this turtle build. And Chronopolis just does not have the army to take that on, and I'm sure that he knows it. So he's going to try to get his second expansion up, transfer to something else. Got a robotics facility, gonna make an observer, gonna see exactly what Still Life is doing. Maybe go to Immortals to try to crack this this base D here by Still Life.
Yeah,
Still Life getting this
weaponry.
Still Life getting this this expansion up a little quicker than Chronopolis, mining at pretty much pretty good capacity, and a Reaper popping out here for Still Life, which is the first Reaper we've seen tonight so far in the semifinals and the finals. And I think Chronopolis very well could be caught quite off guard by this Reaper. Not a lot of opportunities to poach the natural expansion, so he's probably going to go straight to the main and see what he can do with this Reaper. Where did it get off to? It's kind of hanging out, wondering what it's going to do. No more Reapers on the way, so this is probably just a scouting Reaper on a suicide mission right now. A couple of more barracks going up for Still Life. That adds up to 5 barracks and a starport. Sorry, 5 barracks is what I count.
Yeah, it looks like 5 barracks. Once all these barracks are up, Still Life is going to be able to produce units incredibly quickly. And because of his extreme, insane income right now, he's going to be able to create a ginormous army in a very short amount of time. You know, if Chronopolis doesn't do something soon, he's going to be in trouble again. He's got a small force here at his natural, and he just seems to be... He's got a bunch of warp gates going on. He's making a second robotics facility. He's got a robotics bay, but it seems like a little bit of an unfocused build that Chronopolis is
nothing
doing
really coming out of those robotics facility, and here is the Reaper going to move in to see if what he can see. Probably going to get farmed down by these stalkers, so he's not going to see much. I probably would expect a scan from Still Life pretty soon, just so that he can be sure that there's nothing tricky from Chronopolis and that he is in fact more or less in control of this game. Ghosts on the way for Still Life, a Ghost Academy. Has been built, a Mobius reactor for that ghost energy, so they can EMP as soon as they come out. Extended thermal lance for Chronopolis, so it looks like we'll be seeing Colossi. He does tend to favor Colossi, maybe hoping that more Colossi than he's built all at once will be the ticket for him. A couple of the bunkers salvaged for Still Life, so he feels pretty confident in his build. And look at this, 2 more bunkers. That's 7 bunkers out on the field right now for Still Life. Going to exert his authority on the ground.
Yeah, Still Life now building a 6th and 7th barracks. And you know what? I think these Colossus are a good idea against this insanely large amount of barracks. You know, Still Life has no Vikings, but a ton of Marauders should be able to take down Colossus quite quickly.
He does have Medivacs on the way, 3 in total. See if he makes more afterwards. The Ghosts, of course. Ghosts are ready to go, but haven't been built quite yet.
But there's a certain magic number of Colossus where all the Terran units will die at once, and I'm not sure if that number is 4 or if it's 5, but
my
Chronopolis is close to the number right now.
My guess would be 4. 4 with this extended thermal lance is going to be pretty devastating. If he can get them in a horizontal line rather than the vertical line he's kind of looking like right now. I don't know if this SCV is going to spot. Yeah, it will. The Colossi will take that SCV down. So Still Life's going to be like, uh-oh, extended thermal lance.
I'd like to see a few more Zealots in this mix, just to get out there and be up front, take some deaths. Sacrifice themselves.
Chronopolis tucking in just outside of the range of that sensor tower. Still Life poking in a scan there, and these stalkers are going to poke in. He's going to try to get the Colossus in range of the bunker, and that's exactly what he's going to do. This is the formation he needs for this Colossus, but look at this, 2 Vikings going to poke in behind these Colossi, and they're going to get poked down by the Stalker, I believe, and the Colossus is really going to go to town on these ground units.
These ground units dying very quickly. The Stalkers need to focus down those Vikings. Now there's a lot more Vikings than there were before, but these Colossus still doing a good job against Still Life's ground army. However, They are all going to go down, and I think this game is going to go back to a stalemate.
Yeah, we've seen some SUV barbecue tonight, and that was some M&M barbecue right there. But the Stalkers kind of not pulling their own weight, not getting those Vikings to life, doing a good job keeping the Vikings at max range on that high ground.
And Stalife is now going to do a massive counterattack. I want to check his production right now. He's got 5 Marauders in production, along with 2 Vikings and 3 Marines. He's making use of all 8 barracks he has down.
Yeah, able to reinforce his ground forces incredibly quickly. I think he feels that he's got enough Vikings out on the ground, out on the field, and on their way out. And look at this, a sneaky medevac drop right in behind Chronopolis. Maybe a way to just kind of get into Chronopolis' head. Going to take down a robotics facility, so pretty good mineral-wise there for Stalife, but also a good way to scout initially. And it looks like Stalife going to go straight to this this expansion, getting lucky. And oh no, he found it with this factory, this forward factory. And of course, it wouldn't be Stalife if we didn't have a forward factory building Hellions right into the mineral line, which is exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
A nuke being prepared for Stalife, so he's going to see what he can do with his ghosts.
I know this nuke could be bad news for Chronopolis' psyche. If he gets nuked to complete the sweep, this could be a bad day for Chronopolis.
Yeah, I'm feeling like this worker harass could be messing with the Chronopolis' psyche right now. A ghost in amongst the troops, and he's going to do a pretty damn good job of sniping out these stalkers.
And now
meanwhile,
a million zealots running in to battle with Stalife's army. Exactly 1 million.
Excellent kiting there for Stalife, getting a shot in with every step they take backwards.
I know, there's zealots in the back here that are just unable to get into position. They're just running around like fools, taking hits, and going down.
These medevacs,
spike of lag there.
These medevacs really making the difference here, and these troops from the medevac drop still there, and looks like the nuke going to be used on Chronopolis' natural expansion. And is this going to be it for Chronopolis' psyche? Is this the moment his brain cracks and he GG's out of this tournament? But High Templars, watch out now.
There we go, using some great feedback there, just popping those things.
But maybe the feedback was just a parting shot from Chronopolis. Stalife goes 3-0 in this boss arena tournament number 3, winning it. He is the boss. Stalife is the boss for at least until the boss tournament number 4.